And then also you're one of the top free agents in this year. So I mean, do you have any ideas of what you might prioritize, or do you plan to stay in Dallas next season?
Yeah, I mean, I've already communicated with Dallas how grateful I am because they've made this a home for me for the past years, and I'm working with them together and finding a next home for me because I've already played my last game in Dallas.
Dallas. In breaking news, WNBA free agency is intensifying as Satou Sabally has officially announced that she has played her last game for the Dallas team. The WNBA standout is now focused on her next chapter, which is sure to have a major impact on the future of women's basketball. Two teams are in the mix for her services, but one holds a distinct advantage that could shift the balance of power.
And I'm just excited. I'm excited for free agency. I'm able to talk to a lot of players outside the league because I have not played on a different team yet. And I'm excited to get to know them more on a personable level, but also knowing how they approach the game. And I just love having basketball conversations and high-level IQ conversations about the game to know where I will fit best in the future.
Could it be the defending champion New York Liberty? Or will Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever pull off the biggest signing of the offseason? We have exclusive insights into how the Indiana Fever could secure Sabally's commitment and why this move could be more logical than it seems. Get ready for an in-depth look at the potential shift that could form the WNBA's next powerhouse. Are you ready? Let's dive in.
Yeah, to just following up there, I guess, because you said it, Satou, what was Dallas's reaction when you communicated that to them?
Obviously, at first they were still trying, but I think what is most effective is working with the player and listening to their wishes and hearing out how we can find the best solution for each other.
Imagine this. Satou Sabally, the standout forward for the Dallas Wings, has just made a game-changing announcement that's sending shockwaves through the entire WNBA. Are you prepared for this? Sabally revealed she's playing her final game for Dallas, but the question is, why now? What's driving this unexpected decision?
So there was always great communication, more so on the agent front now because I need to focus on Unrivaled, and I will. So I'm trusting the people that I have on my staff and the front office with office to solve that further. So I have good communication with them.
The Dallas Wings were on the brink of something remarkable, with Sabally, Ari, Kay, and the first overall pick of the 2025 WNBA draft, likely Paige Beckers or possibly Olivia Miles, poised to shape the future. But now, everything seems to be unraveling. Let's take a closer look at Sabally's time in Dallas. Over the course of 5 seasons, she's been a dominant presence, averaging an impressive 15.7 points, 7 rebounds, and 3.6 assists per game. However, injuries have been a constant challenge, with only one season in which she played more than 20 games. Here's where it gets intriguing. Despite missing the first half of the 2024 season due to a shoulder injury, Sabally made a remarkable comeback. She returned with renewed energy, boasting career-high numbers by averaging 17.9 points per game and shooting a scorching 45.2% from beyond the arc. Truly a statement performance.
Year she is having
one of the most versatile players in the league. She has such soft touch on her jump shot.
But Sabally didn't just announce she's leaving. She also mentioned that she's working with the Dallas Wings to find her next destination. Dallas is likely to keep her on their core roster, ensuring they get something valuable in return. Now, let's take a closer look. There have been whispers of tension between Sabally and the Wings organization. Throughout her time in Dallas, she's played on one-year deals, never fully committing to a long-term contract. Her most recent contract, worth $195,000 for a single season, is certainly substantial, but for a player of Sabally's caliber, it might not feel like enough. So, what's really behind this move?
So Satou Sabally has officially said that she is gone. She is not coming back to the Dallas Wings, which I thought was interesting because I did think that with Satou, with her, Paige Becker's likely going to go to the Wings. With Satou, with Enrique Gambawale, they could have been a really good team.
And the plot thickens. The Dallas Wings are in the midst of a major shakeup with a new GM, a new coach, and the looming possibility of losing other key players to free agency. It's a perfect storm of change in Dallas. Sabally's departure isn't just a loss for the Wings. It's a game changer for the entire league. Teams are now scrambling to figure out how to land this star player. Two teams have emerged as frontrunners. First, let's look at the team where Sally has a lot of personal connections, and then we'll discuss the team most likely to secure her services.
There must be something going on with the Dallas Wings. So, obviously Satou said that with Unrivaled. As you guys can see here, WNBA free agent Satou Sabally declares time with the Wings is done. Look, the Wings aren't going to give her up for nothing. Should be courted and traded. Same thing that happened with Skylar Diggins when she played for the Wings. They courted her, they traded her. And see here, January 7 article by Annie Consborough. There's understanding around the league that Satou will be on the move after the Wings make her court play this weekend, when GMs can be sending qualifier offers and core tags.
The New York Liberty and Satou Sabally seem like a perfect match, but sometimes even the best fits come with a hefty price tag. Is the Liberty about to face their biggest challenge yet, the salary cap? Let's take a closer look at what the Liberty bring to the table. They're not just good, they're the reigning WNBA champions. Imagine stepping onto the court next to Jonquil Jones, Sabrina Ionescu, and Breanna Stewart. That's a lineup that would keep any opponent up at night. For Sabally, though, it's not just about the star-studded roster. There's a personal connection that makes this potential move even more appealing.
And the best trade package is the Liberty. I still think that would be our preference because New York is still New York. Yes, it's not the Indiana Fever, but it's still New York. She's playing with Sabrina. She gets to play with her sister. She plays with Fibic, who she plays for with the German national team. And it's as good as guaranteed a championship. It would break the league, to be completely honest.
Imagine this. Satou Sabally suiting up alongside her sister, Nara Sabally, who's already rocking Liberty colors. That's a family reunion on the hardwood. And let's not forget Sabrina Ionescu, Sat's college teammate from their Oregon days. The chemistry between them is already there, just waiting to be reignited.
Now, the New York situation might not come to fruition because of salary cap and them actually having the money to get her.
But here's where it gets tricky. The Liberty's roster is like a luxury sports car, sleek, powerful, and incredibly expensive. With Jonquil Jones, Sabrina Ionescu, and Breanna Stewart all on max contracts, they're already consuming a large portion of the salary cap. Adding Sabally to the mix would make fitting her nearly impossible without some serious financial maneuvering.
I see a lot of players wanting to go, in this offseason, a lot of players are going to want to go to the Fever.
This time it's very obvious. They need depth, they need defense, and they're trying to win right now. They cannot really bridge things any longer.
The future is so bright, and our ultimate goal is to hang another banner in the field house. And our ultimate goal is to come back in here after we win that championship and celebrate again like we did in 2012. And quality depth is going to be important. You know, when you have a core three like we have, you know, surrounding them with players who are going to, you know, fill the roles, certainly, first and foremost, who are going to embrace the roles, you know, secondly, and who give us the best opportunities for success by complementing what they do really, really well.
Tonight, Williams slips the pen. Oh, Satou! Get that egg out of our basket.
Dallas needed a little bit of juice, a little bit of energy right there. Thank you for that, Satou.
We are at a point where we have an attractive group, we have a great organization, we can attract a few free agents to come here and bolster and keep us on the path that we're on.
You in a position where you can add some pieces?
Yes, we are. We're definitely in a position, and I would think that if you are a smart basketball player and you watch the way she plays, you would want to play with her.
With Indiana, you get the 8th pick for Satou, and you probably get the 8th Nalissa Smith and either a 2026 first or Grace Berger.
Caitlin is the face right now, and that's also good. She's selling out gyms. Why would you hate against that? We had a sold out home opener. I think it was a practice game, like it wasn't even serious. We benefited from that because now we have all our fans there and they're excited, and you have new people coming into a market. She is her own economy, and that is amazing.
This is a place where players can come and get better and be surrounded by an organization that supports you. They're going to have everything they need to be successful. That's what I love doing. That's what I did all those years, was, you know, finding ways to add another player to our roster that's going to impact us and help us get better. So